Hey, welcome back to Inside the Vandals. In this portion of the show, we take a look at what is happening around the campus at the University of Idaho. And the Nike Invitational Volleyball Tournament was this past weekend, and the Vandal Volleyball team had some solid success. Ryan Pavel has the story.
The women's volleyball team took the court Thursday night in the Memorial Gym to kick off the Idaho Nike Invitational. First up for the Vandals, an SEC opponent, the Missouri Tigers. The Vandals came out slow, losing the first set 25-14, but bounced back in the second set, taking it 25-17. The match went back and forth, with the Tigers taking set 3, but the Vandals taking set 4, sending the match into a fifth set tiebreaker to 15 points. The Vandals battled hard, but fell just short, losing the fifth set 15-10. The Vandals' next matchup would be Friday to take on in-state rival, the Boise State Broncos. In a packed Memorial Gym Friday evening, Idaho came out with some fire, winning their first two sets, but the Broncos would then sneak in a win on the third set. The Vandals would then close out the match with a fourth-set win, 26-24, to gain the victory.
You know, that was probably the most amazing crowd that we've had here almost in my 15 years. Great crowd. I thought the girls rose to the challenge. They came ready to play. And it was a competitive match from the beginning to the end. Our seniors led us, Jessica Hastrider and Alyssa Schultz both did a great job offensively. So, we just have to keep building on that.
The Vandals then took the court Saturday afternoon to cap off their invitational, playing the Pilots from the University of Portland. It was a slow start for them as they fell in the first set 25-22. That did not rattle them, though, as they would sweep the next three sets, putting Idaho at a 3-1 record on the weekend.
We're really excited about this season because we've done a really hard preseason to get us prepared for our in-season, so we're really excited for this new conference.
I think offensively we've kind of proven over time that we're doing the right things, and I think we're playing big enough. We've got some great arms. Now the question is can we do it night after night? And if we can get our passing there, that's going to be the difference in these matches. But from an overall standpoint, we're getting better. I see this team getting better every single match, and we have the ability to do those things. So I think it's going to be a fun year when we get into conference. We'll play at a tough preseason schedule, then we're going to be ready for the actual conference play.
The Vandals are set to play in the Washington State Volleyball Tournament this week, and after that, they begin conference play. For Inside the Vandals, I'm Ryan Pavel.
Hey, thanks, Ryan. Vandal Volleyball off to a great start, and on Friday night, the Vandals welcomed in longtime rival Boise State. Sarah Jacobsen checked in on the rivalry.
University of Idaho and Boise State University have a decade-old rivalry, and that rivalry is alive and well in Memorial Gym.
The University of Idaho volleyball team defeated in-state rival Boise State University Friday with a 3-1 victory. But the real story of the night was the cheering fans, the black-clad crowd, and of course, the rivalry.
So I think there's more of a rivalry now than before, but it's more of a rebirth now that we're back into the conference with them.
Over 1,300 excited, screaming fans packed into Memorial Gym to cheer the Vandals to victory. This crowd ranked 8th in all-time Memorial Gym volleyball attendance and showed us that the rivalry between the University of Idaho Vandals and the Boise State Broncos runs deep and will be around for years to come. With Inside the Vandals, I'm Sarah Jacobsen.
Hey, thanks, Sarah. Now it's time for Campus Connection, and if you haven't noticed, a lot has been going on around campus in the way of construction. Nick Dimico has the details on Idaho's facelift.
The sound of construction is everywhere on the Idaho campus as the University of Idaho preps for a facelift. With over 10 projects in the works and a price tag of a little over $70 million, the changes will be significant.
I think it's good for us because we get to see the future of the university being built. It's positive for the students because it makes us more motivated to do well in the classes, and it shows us that the university cares about us.
Well, it's sad to see the famous round theater, the Kiva, go away. The new Integrated Research and Innovation Center is coming to campus at a cost of $49 million alone. Although the cost may seem steep, it is a bonus for students.
I feel that the construction going on campus is extremely beneficial because it's going to allow students to have a more comfortable, more relaxed environment for their studies, so they'll be able to focus more and retain a lot more of the information that's being handed to them.
Ranging from construction of new buildings to new signage, students like Justin are thrilled that the university is upgrading, even though he will have already graduated when the projects are complete.
Well, just because I won't be here for it while I'm in school doesn't mean that I'm not going to see it on campus, because as an alumni of this school, I do plan to come back.
Many of the projects have already broke ground, with some starting soon. The expected completion of the facelift ranges from next month to fall of 2016. With Inside the Vandals, I'm Nick Dimico.
Hey, thanks, Nick. A lot of cool things happening around the campus at the University of Idaho. It'll be cool to see once that's all finished. Make sure to join us next week as we look back at the game against Ohio University and we look ahead to Idaho's next home game here in the Dome against South Alabama. We'll see you next time.